Hi families, I wanted to take a moment, log in, and show you these baskets that you're going to be taking home. I wanted to explain what's going to be inside of it and how you're going to use that in the school year. So first and foremost, realize that this is not everything that they're going to need until December. Throughout the year, I'll be dropping off things at your porch that they'll need to support their learning. But for now, we're going to start off with this basket here. Now, I don't have any tags in the front currently, just out of privacy's sake, but you will see your child's name in that front tag. The color of the tag is going to be the color of the group that they are going to be working in. So as you receive your schedule, you'll understand that if my child's tag is blue, that means that they meet with the blue group throughout their daily sessions. Now, getting into the basket, one of the first things you'll notice is a letter from your teacher. This is just you getting to know me a little bit more. You'll have access again to the video that you noticed in this email. And then you'll also have a detailed list of what's in the basket as well. So if you lose track of this video, you're fine because you've got it in the letter right here. You're also going to see some sweet treats. You got some M&Ms, some goldfish. You're going to see some Starbursts. Eye contact right here. This is for the first day of school, kids. Do not eat this till the first day of school because you're going to need it for our first sunrise meeting. I know it's hard. I know they're delicious, but hold on. You're strong. You can do it. You're also going to see our first core lit book. We are going to read this book together as a class for the first few weeks of school. Pay attention to the fact that this is a school copy. It has a barcode on it, so it will need to be returned to the school when we finish reading it. Tucked inside, you are going to have your very own flat teacher. I know I don't get to be with your kids in person, and that's a struggle. And so I hope that at least my flat teacher can go on adventures with your kids throughout the school year. So keep an eye on her, keep close track of her. You will also be receiving a Big J, a Journeys textbook. You'll hear me refer to it as a Big J because it's big and it's Journeys. And that way they have a hard copy of their stories. And this is the piece that I wanted to really stop and explain to you. This folder contains many learning tools for them throughout the year. So as you open it, you're going to see things like a reading response notebook. They will be writing in this notebook every Friday in their writing class. Instructions are coming on how to use this, but this is something that they need to keep track of. So as soon as they get it, they'll write their name on the cover, and then they'll manage this notebook themselves. Also inside of here, we have a science notebook. Honestly, we might not be using this too much for our science lessons, but I understand that sometimes our kids just want to do more, especially when it comes to science. We're so curious. So this is something they can do for extension, something they can do for fun. We also have in here a place value chart on a Slicky. They're going to be able to write on this with whiteboard marker, erase, and use again for math class. So this is a tool that they can use over and over again. Inside of this folder, they also have a dry erase marker so that they can write on this Slicky. They also have access to these sheets that they are going to be using for spelling. They will not know how to use these until they get their first spelling lesson using it, so just hang on to it. Keep an eye on it. Again, it's something that they can write on with whiteboard marker. Now, this part might confuse you a little bit. You are going to see a bag of beans. Now, sometimes counting in our head can be a challenge. And when we do things like multiplication, build arrays, sometimes it helps to have something physical. So these beans are going to act as counters for our kiddos. If they are struggling, if there's not enough beans, get creative with things around the house that they can use to visually count with. But for now, we're starting you guys off with a bag of beans. We also have in here a whiteboard for them to write on. That's included with the marker. And then finally, we have a 4th grade survival kit. So our 4th grade friends are going to be reading through this so that they can survive their 4th grade year. Now, again, if you lose track of this video, the letter inside of this basket will outline what's in here as well. But for now, I hope you enjoyed getting to know your baskets a little bit better.